Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to this video with me, Mr. Herdy. Do you like reading? If you like reading, such as reading hero biographies, historical stories, or have you ever read someone's vacation story or their experiences in the past, means you read the Recount text. And that is what we are going to learn today. So, have you heard anything about Recount? Do you know it? Generally, recount is retelling past events. If we read biography, historical stories, or even someone's story about their past events, then we read recount text. Recount text is a type of text that tells events or events that occur in the past, that are written in a sequence of events or in chronological order. The purpose of recount text is to entertain or informing the reader. Okay, when we read recount text, we will find the parts of recount text. Recount text have three parts. They are orientation, series of events, and the last one is reorientation. Then, what is orientation? Here, orientation is the introductory part to the text to help the reader understand what the text is about. It gives the readers the background information such as who was involved, what happened, where it happened, and when it happened. Orientation usually is in the first paragraph. Here is the example. We can see in the orientation part, it is stating about what happened, the participant or who was involved, and also the time, place, setting. Now we move to the second part of structure, which is series of events. It tells what happened sequentially or delivered in chronological order. Usually, it is written in more than one paragraph, based on the writers. Now, we look at the example. Series of events is in the second and third paragraph. We also can see here there are more than one events written by the writer. That is why it called as series of events, mean more than one events. Okay, last but not least, it is reorientation, or we can say as conclusion. So, it is the end of the story, usually includes summary or personal comment about the event or what happened in the end. We can see here, reorientation is in the last paragraph. It summarizes the whole text. So, here is the structure. Orientation is on the first paragraph. It introduces who, what, when, and where related to the text. Series of events contains all of the events happened in the past. It is stated in second and third paragraph. And in the last paragraph is reorientation. Okay, students, after talking about definition and the structure of recount text, now we move to language features of recount text. There are four language features of recount text. First is time connectives. Time connectives have a function as a conjunctions that describe the time relationship between two or more events. Here, for example, before, then, after, finally, and etc. The second is adverb of time. In recount text, we will encounter adverb of time. However, because the time setting of recount text is past, the adverb of time used is referring to the past time. Next is noun. Here, noun that refers to an object, the name of place, the name of a person, and etc. Here, for example, Toba Lake, Sumatra, Bandung, Soekarno, and etc. And the last one is the tenses used. In recount text, the tenses used are simple past tense, simple past continuous, and past perfect tense. Because the time setting used in recount text is past. Okay, last I have a question. Which one of the following parts is not a part of recount text? A. Orientation, B. Reorientation, C. Complication, or D. Series of events? Yes, good. The answer is complication. Okay, to sum up, recount text is a text which tells about the events happened in the past. The structures are orientation, series of events, and reorientation. There are 4 language features of recount text: the use of time connectives, noun, and adverb of time, and the tenses used are simple past tense, past continuous, and past perfect tense. So that's all for today's lesson. Thank you and goodbye.